Hello students, welcome to the video lecture series on electrical installation, maintenance and testing. We have started with the unit number 1 and we have finished these 2 points. Today we will discuss the third supply system, that is 3-phase 3-wire AC supply system. The 3-phase 3-wire AC supply system, so this is the diagram to be drawn in the exam. Let's say this 3-phase 3-wire is connected in star fashion. So at the center of the star you will get the neutral. This system is universally adopted for transmission of electric power. So you can say that all over India we are following this 3-phase 3-wire for the transmission purpose, as there is availability of neutral is here. The 3-phase 3-wire may be star connected or delta connected. Neutral N is earth, so this neutral is earth. Now we know that whenever there is a amount of voltage is applied between the two lines of voltage, this is called as a line voltage. We are interested for the RMS voltage, so we have to divide this Vm by root 2, so the value becomes Vm by root 2. Now the power transmitted per phase is P by 3, as we are using a 3-phase supply system. Now P by 3 is equal to Vi cos of phi. So I becomes, we are interested to finding out the load current. So I becomes P into root 2 divided by 3 times Vm into cos phi. We are interested for the area of cross section. So A with the area of cross section of each conductor. Line losses becomes W is equal to 3 times I square R. You have to put the value of I as this, and we have to put the value of R as rho L by A. So this is the value of R. After solving this equation, we get the value 2p square rho L divided by 3 Vm square cos square phi into A. We know that we are interested always in area of cross section, so A can be formed or A can be found out with the help of rearranging this term. We will get 2p square rho L divided by 3 Vm square cos square phi into W. Volume of conductor material required is equal to 3 times AL. So 3 into A into L is added as it is. The value becomes 2p square rho L square divided by Vm square cos square phi into W. But the value of K we have to use as from the first expression. So it becomes 0.5 times K divided by cos square phi. So this is the value of 3-phase 3-wire supply system. Now the next fourth classification is 3-phase 4-wire AC supply system. Fourth wire is taken from neutral point. So this neutral can be taken out from the star. Let's say if the loads are balanced, so these loads values are having a same value. So let's say L1 is here, same L1 is used here and same L1 is used here. So that is called as a balanced load. Then the current through the neutral wire is 0. So whenever we are using or whenever we are assuming the load is balanced, the current flowing through the neutral is always 0. Now assuming the balanced load for simplification, line losses W is equal to same as in the 3-phase 3-wire system, so it becomes 3 times I square R. A is also same, as the neutral become or the current flowing through the neutral is 0, so it becomes the 3-phase 3-wire system. So the value of W, value of A is the same, 2p square rho L divided by 3 Vm square cos square phi. As the area of cross section of the neutral wire is 1/2 of that line conductor, therefore volume of conductor material required is equal to 3.5 times A into L. So we have to take this 3.5 as a constant. We have to put the value of A, we have to put the value of L. The value of the equation becomes of volume of conductor 7p square rho L square divided by 3 Vm square cos square phi into W. We know that this value is represented as K, that is a constant, so it becomes 3 times k divided by 12 cos square phi, as this is the k. After solving this, we will get 0.583 times k divided by cos square phi. So this is the expression for 3-phase 3-wire and 3-phase 4-wire supply system. I hope you understood the equation of the overhead transmission lines. In the next class, we will discuss for same configurations, same supply system, but for the underground supply system. Thank you. God bless you all.